Hello, boys and girls. It is time to write. I know many boys and girls say, I don't like writing. I don't have anything to say. Well, let me tell you, you have lots to say. But sometimes you just don't know how to put them together. And so, in this video, we are going to learn how to write. So let's get started. We are going to write today a paragraph. Remember, a paragraph is a group of words that expresses a complete thought. And so, you, the learner, will be able, in this lesson to brainstorm ideas and write them on your graphic organizer. Write the first draft of your paragraph using the information from your graphic organizer. We are going to use the four square method. Now, there are many types of graphic organizer out there, but we are going to use the four square. In this square, we are going to use or write our topic sentence. A topic sentence begins with a capital letter and has a punctuation mark. It has a subject and a predicate. The other squares that are around our middle square are our supporting detail sentences. So we have four of them on our top right, our top left, our bottom right, our bottom left. Let's begin the writing. When we write, we can use three types of sentences. We can choose our exclamatory sentence, our interrogative sentence, or our declarative sentence. It's up to you. But remember, we are to put the correct punctuation mark at the end. Our paragraph today is going to be about fish. And here we have chosen an exclamatory sentence. Notice our sentence begins with a capital letter. It has a punctuation mark. It has a subject, which is the fish, and it has a predicate, are amazing. So remember, your topic sentence must be a sentence. On our graphic organizer, remember we don't write complete sentences for the other squares. We jot down ideas. So let's begin to jot down our ideas. Here, the first idea, when we think about fish, we know that they live in water. What is another idea? Fish, they are covered with scales. That's our second idea. What else can we say about fish? Fish, they breathe, and they breathe through gills. So here we have three ideas we thought about and we wrote it on our graphic organizer. Our last square, we do not write any new information, but we use the information from the other squares so we can complete our paragraph. What are we going to do next? Can you think about anything else you can use or say about a fish? Let's try. Yes, we can say they live in water, and they live in fresh water, they live in salt water. What else can we say about fish? Fish are covered with scales, and they are covered with scales to protect their body. We can say they breathe through gills, and we remember that the gills are on both sides of the head, so we can talk about that. Now remember our closing paragraph. We don't have any new idea. We use the ideas from the other squares. Now, when we are writing, to make our writing flow, and so people are able to understand them, we use the hook. The hook are the transitional words, and there are so many of them we can use any. But when we do use them, make sure they connect. So here we go. Our first transitional word is to begin. Remember, we don't have a transitional word in our first sentence. We only have them in the other sentences. Next will be another transitional word we're going to use for our sentence that we will write. Then we will write another one, which will be third. Third is the traditional word that we will use. Remember, we used to begin, next, third. Now let's look at it. To begin, live in water, fresh water, salt water. Next, covered with scales, protect their body. Third, breathe through gills on both sides of the head. Then we have finally, fish are amazing, live in water, covered with scales, breathe through gills. Now we're going to take this information and put it on our paper. Here we are going to write our first draft. This is our first draft. Let's read it. Fish are amazing. They live in both fresh and salt water. Their body is covered with scales to protect them. They breathe through gills that are located on the two sides of their head. Finally, fish are amazing because they live in water, they are covered with scales, and they breathe through gills. Boys and girls, we did it! You see, it is easy, step by step. Jot your answers down on your graphic organizer. Use traditional words. Make sure you have a topic sentence. And remember, no new information is put in the final sentence or your final square or your final paragraph. No new information. So I hope you learn. So I will see you again in our next writing. Thank you.